first opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
18, tight end.
Throwing right away is Daniels. Connection with Walker going across the formation. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
With a start here to the ball game, you get the good kick return, followed by a quick first down through the air. If this defense isn't careful, they might be looking at a deficit before they know what hit them.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt play. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. Here's Devon. How did he stay on his feet? Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before but didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
Hey, Lion,
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
Now H.A. on 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively. You look at this Colt defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Lawrence. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Lawrence will throw. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. More the motion man. Back to the ground, Achane. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Here's the 24. It's on. It's on. 11.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Lawrence to throw. Pass caught. That's Golden. And he takes a hop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. They'll try and do this himself. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 34 yards. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. To throw is Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Colts hit a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit.
And he takes this one in for the Colts touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Fred on red.
Running right, here's Achane. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, Achane. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
That's taken in by Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 3rd catch in this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to run home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, son, 11.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. The catch made by Johnson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Again, it's Johnson. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a gain of 8.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. DJ Moore, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Cardinals are back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan, and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Second and 10.
Ready?
Now Daniels. Complete on the crosser to Hall.
Pushes past him.
And he's going to get this done inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of
A big
61
play
yards.
there for Andy. 61 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big yardage.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Colts are able to widen their advantage.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Colts 21, Cardinals 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a first and 10. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Got it here at the 29 on second and 8.
Hey, 13 Luke. Hey, Ginger, 30 left.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Now Lawrence changing the play.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Here's second and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Lawrence to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Third down and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Lawrence. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. He's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. And that is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to hit him with something you don't see too often. But it doesn't work out. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equal.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Miller. That one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
These are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get it! Mustang 19!
Daniels looking to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there.
First down.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Marvin Harrison Jr., his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Over the middle, he's got Golden. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They look to throw now on 1st down. He gets it to Cooks. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. They wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Colts' 41-yard line.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Take right over.
First down.
Let's go.
A 5-yard
Lawrence.
play.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Lawrence's pass.
It certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Here's a diving catch right side. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard.
Here's Daniels. This pass out wide to Hall. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll go as a loss on the play, not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Daniels. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Cardinals 10. Will Riker to kick off.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Oh, and a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. That's taken in by Golden. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
We'll get that complete to Harrison. He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing now is Daniels. And he takes this one for a Colts touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with the 1st and 10. Xavier Collins in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Lawrence will throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. A throw left side. It's hauled in by Golden. And, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short.
It's fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Herbert. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more this time, the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain at 25 yards.
Now, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now Lawrence to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. But this game well in hand. Perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants this lead to stay right where it is.
On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Got his man complete in the middle. It's Johnson. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Cardinals 17.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
That one looks like he'll throw here. As he throws there, incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Riggs, 70 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
Now Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he gets it to the 34, getting up for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60.
Back to throw again. And Walker has it. He's got room to roam. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start. And pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Cardinals 17. Will Riker to kick off.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Well, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Lawrence. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of first at the 32. They'll go. Achane going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Count 19. 60 back.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding Walker complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory.